So, hey guys, this is GypsyVanner, and if you guys have not checked out my page, which I know a lot of you guys have not, I do game commentary on my channel, GypsyVanner, on YouTube, and I talk about video games, and I want you guys to interact with the channel, and yada yada yada. So, after I'm done, I'm a bear. So anyways, let's continue. Let's see. I love video games. I've always loved video games ever since I was little. When I was little, my brother actually got an N64. Actually, when I was born, my brother got an N64, and my dad would sit me down and he would play like Mario 64, and I absolutely loved it as a baby. I would sit there and dance and all this fun stuff. They got on tape and all that fun parenting baby crap. So, anyways, I wasn't really the most popular person in the world. There wasn't a lot of kids in no, where I lived, and so I would usually stay inside and look out the window and kind of wish for a place where there's tons of other kids that I could play, and you know, I mostly stay in the house. So, I grew up with my mom, which she's awesome, and my dad, who of course loves video games as much as I do. I think he still has a virtual boy somewhere. My brother Rick, who really, like my dad did too, but he also got me into gaming, and he is a big gamer even still. I still his video games and stuff. And my brother Mark, he didn't really play that many video games, but he's awesome. I love him. And yeah, that's my family. And also, one thing I forgot to draw in was my grandmother, which she moved in when I was 3 years old. I loved her. Problem is, she got really disoriented, so of course she had to live with us. And let's say it was a really full house, and we still do have a really small house, and so it's hard with, I think it was total 5 people because Mark moved out. And I remember sitting on my brother's bed and watching him play Xbox and all these other games, and I absolutely loved it. Of course I was older. I think I was like 5, something like that. And he would sit down, and he knew he was really responsible. I think he was like around 16, around that time, and little me. And I remember watching him play this one game, which I thought was so funny. He like this guy in armor, and he was kicking chickens around. Of course, it was my brother doing it, but I didn't know that. And I thought it was so funny. And of course, it was Fable 1. So, yeah. And I love video games ever since then. And 10 years later, sadly, my Grammy died. She passed away. She was 90 years old, and I remember it was the hardest time in my life. I was really sad, but I, you know, I tried to hide it and I was strong. I was this little 10-year-old girl who, you know, I didn't know what to do. And it's scary when you're little and you don't know what to do. Then a year later to that day, my Pepe, which if you guys don't know French, means grandfather, passed away. And I got really upset. I didn't know how to deal with it. And what else could I do? I was 11. So, and I didn't want to be weak. I was adamant I did not want to be weak. So I used video games as a way to hide my emotions. And I remember I got addicted to Sims 2 and later Sims 3, which I killed both of my computers on because I played it so much. But it made me happy. And I guess that's the biggest thing. And then two more people died. And I snapped. That's all I can say. It's after 2-ish years, I just snapped. I could not take anymore. And what I didn't want to do was going to a counselor, and now I am. Um, I'm suffering with anxiety, and we think it might be also depression. And she's really nice. She's the best. She's really funny, and she talks to me a lot, and she'll listen, and I guess that's part of being a counselor. But anyways, she's awesome. And I still love video games. And the biggest thing now, though, with video games is that I'm not using them as a crutch. I'm not hiding myself in video games. It's enjoying. It's for enjoyment. And I love video games even more than I used to, even with my weird accent and how I speak. And how I got into commentary was that I would come home, do like tons and tons of homework, and I couldn't play video games, and oh my goodness, yeah, I hate homework. And I would be absolutely exhausted, with my big feet, and I would be, but I would still want to play video games, I love it. And so I went on YouTube on the computer, and I found game commentary, and I watched a few people, and they were awesome. Um, and they were able to talk you to through the games, and I didn't have to think. That sounds sad, but and then the idea popped into my head. Why not make my own YouTube videos about games and stuff like that? Now, well, now that it's summer and stuff like that, and I want to make my own. And I try to find time to do it and all that fun jazz. And so I would sit down, and I have original DVD recorder, and I would sit down with my Wii and my headset and my computer all done up, and I play right now Super Paper Mario, which is my first. So it's my first, so I'm not really good. And I would like for you guys to, watch my videos. So, so let me be known. I want to go out there. I want to be known. I love doing this, even though I'm a little bad at it. Nah, GypsyVanner positive. I love doing it, and that's with an S is important, and that's why you guys should follow me. I love it. And what did I just draw that? Anyway, so subscribe to my channel, and tell me what do you guys want to do? Help me shape my channel. This is for the viewers. It's not, and it's for me too, but it's mostly for the viewers. You guys can help make suggestions and help me shape. And I want to say thank you for watching.